Okay, so a few days ago, we played a video by this guy here. It's our JT is all business. So for those of you that weren't here the other night when we watched his other video, this guy has spent over $100,000 on Diablo Immortal to basically get his character to have all the best gear, and he's basically completed the game. He is so far ahead of everyone in gear that when the matchmaking, I guess, um, when Diablo Immortal does its matchmaking, he's so far ahead of everyone that it won't match him up against anyone when he does the battlegrounds. So he wasn't able to actually really play the game. So he was pissed off, and he made a video talking about how he's he's spent all this money and he can't play the game. So he started talking about refunding his money. The video got out. We watched it on stream. If you haven't seen it, by the way, you can go watch it on my YouTube channel or whatever. But it looks like Blizzard has actually responded. Surprise, surprise. The guy spent $100,000 and he's talking about refunding his money. So Blizzard is like, now I don't think that Blizzard actually had to give him shit, like give him anything. But it looks like it looks so bad because you can see Asmongold made a video 4 days ago. Look at this, where there's over 900,000 views on that one. On another channel, he's got another video about the same dude that's got, so it's like 1.2 million views just from Asmongold watching this. So of course Blizzard does something. So this guy's announced, I guess, a few days ago. Is this 2 days ago? That I guess Blizzard has responded about him asking for a refund. So I'm actually kind of curious as to what Blizzard actually said to this player. And you got to ask yourself, are they giving him a refund because he was going to try and refund his money, which I don't think he probably could have anyways, or because of all the bad publicity because people like Asmongold started watching the video. So I have no idea if he actually got his money back or if they fixed the problem. But I'm kind of interested. Anyways, if you haven't seen this guy's videos before, I'll leave the links down below. His channel is JT is all business. So I'll leave the links down below of the video, of course. If you guys that are watching now want to comment or anything like that, I will definitely stop the video and make comments myself. But let's see what Blizzard has actually done. I'm guessing that they probably fixed the problem and he's going to be able to continue playing the game because it solves two things. One, the bad publicity, and two, he's not going to try and get his money back.
JT here. Welcome back to Diablo Immortal. In this video, we're going to be talking about Blizzard's response to me after finally being able to get a hold of them and actually get a fix to this issue. I mean, it's been going on for about a month and a half. I've reached out in every way I possibly know. Honestly, at the end of the day, I really hope that, after my
good old Mr. I won a couple million dollars at a tournament. Yeah, that's a whole other story. This guy apparently claimed that he was on a Counter-Strike team or something like that. I can't remember what the tournament was, where they placed 8th in some summer league tournament, and people looked up the winnings for the team that finished 8th, and the team that finished 8th won $3,000 split amongst them. And he's claiming that's how he's got this money in order to spend. That's how he's a whale.
My video got a lot of viewership from.
But before I watch the video, I want to point something out. I'm not a fan of whales in games. I don't think a lot of us are. But if you're playing a game that allows whales, it's kind of hard for you to complain about it, right? Like, you should know going into Diablo Immortal that there's going to be players like this. It was your choice to play the game. Secondly, if somebody that's spending money on the game like this is having an issue because the game is broken, because Blizzard never anticipated this sort of stuff, it is definitely on Blizzard to resolve the problem. I also think that this guy's got to take some ownership to the fact that he spent all this bloody money and didn't, take into consideration that he'd be so far ahead of everyone that the matchmaking in the game would not pit him against people. Basically, he spent all this money so he could destroy people in the game, and the software wouldn't allow him to do it. And that's basically what's pissing him off. So
not only websites, my video in itself got a lot of views. It drawed a lot of attention to the community outright, right? A lot of attention was drawn to the situation that came about me spending a ton of money not being in the battlegrounds. You know, I really hope that Blizzard maybe thinks about getting a better way for players to communicate about this game. Like, when you invest a ton of money into a game, even if you're not investing a ton of money, even if you're just a player that plays the game, you should have some sort of customer service out to be able to talk about something, right? Like, when
we all know why Blizzard doesn't have customer service. It's because they don't want to spend the money on it. So I don't think that this is going to change anything, to be honest.
whenever you go to the live chat on Blizzard and talk about this game, let me tell you guys what they said to me. When I went to the live chat at first, the guy at the live chat was like, "Sir, you just don't know how to queue up for a battleground. You simply don't know how to queue up. Let me explain to you how to queue up." And I'm like, "Sir, I've queued up 350 times and I know exactly how to queue up." And then the person still didn't understand what I was saying. He's like, no, you just don't understand. It's certain times that you have to queue up. And I'm like, bro, like, we need some, like, the game made $100 million in 2 months, right? They need to have some customer service to where you can either email, have some sort of chat, or some sort of way.
You guys remember the days when you could actually phone Blizzard? Like, their phone number was actually on their website, and you would phone them, and you'd get some dude or, you know, whoever on the phone, and their customer service was actually really good. Like, you would call them about an issue that you were having with your account, and they'd resolve it right there on the spot for you. Like, I can't remember when they stopped doing it, but I do remember, like, actively over the course of years, it got harder and harder and harder to find that number, to the point where you could no longer find that number. I dare you, try to find that number on their website right now. I don't think it's actually even there anymore.
To respond to players' issues, because after talking to the guy on live chat, he told me to go to the forums, right? Well, my forum post has now been up for over a month, and nobody has still responded to my forum post. And the issue I'm trying to say,
nobody's responded to his forum post because they haven't hired anyone that actually responds to the forum post, maybe.
Is there are multiple whales out there, not only whales, but multiple players in general that just would like to receive some sort of information about issues they're having in game with no one to reach out to, right? There's literally nobody to talk to about any issues. And like I said, I'm in a whale chat with over 20 people that have invested over $50,000 into the game each. And some of these guys have their own issues, and some of these guys are creating forum posts with literally nobody communicating with them, right? And in my opinion, that is honestly a problem.
Call me surprised.
There needs to be
Blizzard's
some
customer
sort of
service
communication
is
going on
terrible
about Diablo Immortal, right? So hopefully,
is anyone
the issue
surprised
that I raised,
by this, chat?
At the end of the day, hopefully they get better customer service. That would be great. If not, that sucks. But hopefully, eventually they do. Now, Blizzard did reach out to me. The guy I have been talking to quite a bit. He is a very respectable guy. I'm not going to say exactly who he is because I don't really care to mention names or say exactly what he told me, but he did say, let me find out actually exactly.
He said he's a very respectable guy. That's kind of narrowing down the list of people at Blizzard quite a bit.
I have the post right here. So he did say that it sounds like they approved a fix and they're going to implement it in the next upcoming days, right?
Of course they did. Asmongold reacts to a video. This whole matter explodes all over basically the internet, all over YouTube. People like that are interested in gaming, particularly Diablo. And suddenly Blizzard is like, oh, hold on. This guy's been waiting for a fix for a month and a half. Suddenly Asmongold makes a video and he's got a fix in like 2 days.
And so the issue that I've had in the Battlegrounds, they got enough, you know what I mean? It got enough exposure to all you guys sharing, all the websites that made articles. Asmongold, my buddy DM, who, thank you DM for all the love and support you've shown helping me with this situation. I appreciate you, bro. Just in general, it got a lot of attention, right? The video got a lot of attention, and now they have a way to fix it. they're going to be fixing this in the next upcoming days. So we will see what happens. I mean, I'm not going to discuss this anymore. I'm not going to drag this video on. All I've been told is they got a fix that is approved. Can't wait to see how the new system works. Hopefully it is more designed in a better way to where, you know what I mean, the high resonance players play the high resonance players. It'd be sweet when if you queued up for a battleground and you play players at your own resonance, right? That'd be pretty sweet, you know, or the closest players to your resonance, you played them. So for example, if I queue up at 7,500 resonance, I play only players that are 7,000 or above resonance, or 6,000 and above resonance, something like that, right?
The problem is there's no players near his level. That's the problem, and that's why it's not matching him up against any battlegrounds.
That way I'm able to get in queues. At least I know that as players grow in this game and as their accounts get stronger, as they spend more money, as they farm gems, they will be in the same battlegrounds with me in the near future. And like I said, we have a fix. The fix has been approved by NetEase, who has told Blizzard that they have a fix coming sooner than later. So yeah, we have a fix. If you guys want to come check out the live stream on Twitch, I would appreciate that at twitch.tv/jtisallbusiness. Come support your boy one time. I will be in there doing all sorts of stuff. Mainly today, I'm going to be farming dungeons because honestly, if you guys aren't farming dungeons, you're not doing it right, because you only have this battle pass that lasts a day and a half left.
So for those of you that aren't familiar with how the matchmaking works, the matchmaking is determined. It determines who you're playing against based on your level and your gear score, I guess, basically. And he's so far ahead of everyone because he spent all this money to get to that level that there's nobody around him, around his level, that it'll match him up against. So I'm going to assume that they're just going to open up the brackets a little bit so that he'll start matching against people that are whatever closest to him anyways. And he'll probably still go into those BGs and just absolutely pummel people. But that's why he's spent all of this gold, because he wants to be able to do that. I think that in itself is a problem, but I mean, but if he's got the money, then whatever, so be it. Spend it however you want, I guess, as long as you can afford it. But it's not surprising to me that Blizzard didn't respond to begin with until Asmongold has said something. And we've seen this numerous times from Blizzard in the past, whether it's bots. Like, there have been times when bots have been in the game and nothing's done, and then Asmongold makes a video, and then suddenly Blizzard announces that they've banned 70,000 bots or something like that. Like, that seems to be how things get done by Blizzard quite more often than not, to be honest. And this is, again, no surprise that, you know, there's times when Asmongold was live streaming and he was showing the bots to the live stream. Like, it was literally like Boomkins just mass farming this one area. And the developers saw that Asmongold was live streaming this. You know what they did on the spot? They took Asmongold and layered him onto a different layer so that he could no longer see the bots. They didn't do anything about the bots. They just actually took him off of that layer. That's what they did in response to it. And it was immediate. And he was like, I can't believe, like, yeah, literally. There's actually a video on YouTube of this happening. You can probably just Google it, but that's actually what happened. And it's like, this is ridiculous. So not surprising that Blizzard didn't do anything until this was recognized by the community, and someone as big as Asmongold basically kind of took up the fight, so to speak. And it's amazing, you know, one massive video like that. Again, by today's count, it was like 1.2 million views on Asmongold's videos, you know, on 2 different videos that he had in like the last week. That's why Blizzard has responded, not because this guy actually did anything other than make the original video that got out. So anyways, kind of, again, not surprising, scummy customer service by Blizzard. That's just the way that they do business. And it surprises me that people are still surprised by this. So Anyways, that's it for this video, chat, as well as for those watching on YouTube. If you want, please leave a comment down below on what you think of the issue. You can always come talk to me on stream as well. I stream 6 nights a week from 9 p.m. Eastern until extremely late. If you like my commentary in the video, please do me a favor and like and subscribe to the video. We talk about this sort of stuff all night. Anything World of Warcraft related, anything nerdy related, whether it's Game of Thrones, Star Wars, whatever, come chat with me at twitch.tv/Alodar. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.